ASMR. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to show you some of the PS4 and PS5 games that I have collected. And let me tell you, it's a lot, it's more than this. I've got more at the side of me. I have so many games. Some of them I've played, some of them I haven't, some of them don't work. Most of the games that I buy come from Entertainment Exchange, it's called, and that's really, I love that store so much, because you can get obviously things at a more affordable price. Some games are really super expensive, so I'm going to go through some of these. I'm going to talk about what I like about them, what I don't like about them, and take it from there. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think of some of these games, whether you've watched them and all that sort of stuff. So the first one I'm going to start off with is this, and these are my honest reviews. This is Prey. It's a PS4 game. This does not work on my, I've got a PS5. This does not work. It will not play. Every time I go to play this, it says error, disk error. So I bought another one of these. What I did is I deleted it and obviously got rid of the file. And then I shut down my PlayStation, rebooted it, and then I tried to replay it again. It said error again, so I did the same. It said error again, so I bought a new one, and it said exactly the same. And so I've just come to the conclusion that it just, camera seat in there, I've come to the conclusion that it just does not want me to play it. And I've heard that this game has got lots of glitches anyway, but all I can get up to on this is you choose your character, male or female. So I choose female, and I've also chosen the male one as well, thinking it might be something to do with that. It says you are now entering your apartment in the year such and such, and it gets 3/4 of the way up to loading, and then it freezes, and then it says disk error. Let me know in the comments below whether you've experienced anything similar. So I'm not happy about that game. This is my favourite game ever. This game took me 2 days. I was playing it for 2 days. I did have breaks in between. I love this game so much. This and The Last of Us are my favourite. It's Resident Evil Biohazard. It's the most amazing game I've ever played in my life. I give this 9 out of 10. Honestly, it's amazing. It glitched once through the whole thing. It froze and I had to reboot my PlayStation. But it is the best game ever. All I'd say is the Entertainment Exchange, what they did was they put a sticker over this bit here. So it just said PlayStation VR. So at first I didn't buy it because I just thought it was for the PlayStation VR. When I took it to the checkout, they took it off and said it was, no, I bought it. That was it. And then I saw it said PlayStation VR. I took it back and they took the sticker off and it showed compatible. But it is honestly, it's the most amazing game ever. It's brilliant. I didn't want it to finish. This one, Until Dawn. It's okay. It's like another, again, haunted, spooky type PS4 game. What was that? Resident Evil PS4. This one is a bit, but the only thing I have to say about it is it seems to go quite slow. So when you're trying to get the characters to walk, they're quite slow. It's quite, I don't know what the word to use is, but it's quite clumpy. The movement of the characters is quite clumpy, and it can be, for me, I find it a little bit, you know, it's not free flowing, it's not quick flowing and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, if that makes sense. I've got this Sonic Frontiers, which is good. I bought this for like nostalgia reasons because I used to play this when I was younger. It's just a Sonic the Hedgehog game, PS5. I've not yet played this one because it's a multiplayer. It's Knowledge is Power, but I just bought it thinking if ever like we have, like, my dad comes for Christmas or whatever, it's just a bit of something fun to do. This is a really good game. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. I love this game. All the Uncharted. This is actually the Naughty Dog is actually my favourite manufacturer maker of these games. The Naughty Dog also made The Last of Us, and I love The Last of Us is my favourite, and then Resident Evil. But this Uncharted, I think Resident Evil is made, I can't remember, who's Resident Evil made by? That's made by Capcom. Really good. But this Naughty Dog is amazing. The only thing that I would say about this is it glitched throughout the game, and it was such a shame because it is the best game. You like climbing on huge buildings and jumping from rock face to rock face. Really good. My palms and my hands were sweating throughout it. And it's a treasure hunting game, so they're searching for treasure. But it glitched throughout the whole game. And there's one point where I was in like almost a cave system, and it was that glitchy. I couldn't see where I was going. I had to guess my way out. How I managed to do it, I don't know. This game is so frustrating. It's really good. Dying like Staying Human. It's a really fantastic game. A zombie game where you're trying to escape the zombies and everything. Get treasure and food and all that on your way. But it's really hard, and I'm on the easy level. So it frustrates me sometimes because I can't pass a certain level, and I know that's what makes a really good game, but it's really good. The graphics and everything are amazing. This game, Wreckfest, is one of the first ones I bought. It's not my favourite, but my dad likes stuff like this, so I've got these sort of games, and my dad does like to play. Obviously it is what he says. It's like you can do banger racing, and you can be in big wagons and all that sort of stuff. This is actually the first PS5 game I bought, Jurassic World. I stopped playing it because when I bought it I thought it would be like, and maybe it is, and maybe I've just not passed that level or not tried hard enough, but I thought it would be like Jurassic Park where you're going around in the cars and there's dinosaurs after you. But I'm at the first stage where you're building the park and you're building the paths, and I find it incredibly boring, and it's just not my sort of thing. Leave a comment below if it is like Jurassic Park and it gets better, but I just can't get past that level. So for me it's just a no, because that first bit's just so incredibly frustrating. You're supposed to like put the dinosaurs in the huts and enclosures and keep it so they don't escape and all that. You go around in a helicopter and you can tranquilise them and lift them up and put them in separate enclosures. But this one, Forspoken, really good graphics on this one, really good game. She finds this, she's in her apartment with a cat, and her apartment sets on fire with somebody in it, and her and a cat are fine. She puts the cat up for adoption temporarily. She finds this bracelet and it transports her to like this other world where she's got magical powers, and she's fighting against mythical creatures. Really good. This is one of the first ones I bought as well. This one's good for if you're wanting to play a game and you don't want like the stress of zombies coming after you. So if you're already feeling really stressed, you don't necessarily want like to log on to something and have something coming at you, you know. You want to sort of decompress a bit. So this is really good. It's like a detective sort of storyline where her brother gets killed and she's then trying to piece together how he's died and all that. It's really good. I like that. This game, again, it's one of the first ones I bought, and it is good. The graphics are okay. I would say the graphics are 6 out of 10 in my opinion. Probably some people will argue with me. Mass Effect Andromeda, I cannot seem to figure out what I'm doing on it at all, and probably it's me. I can't gel with this game at all. I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't gel with it. This game I love. I love this game so much. The one bugbear I have with this game, and it's really peeved me off, is that I got up to 37% into this game and I saved at every opportunity I had to save. and when it loads up, you did like your empty slot, empty slot 2, 3, 4, 5 empty slots. The first slot, save data, it says it's 37% loaded. That's where I'm up to. When I go onto that, it takes me back to the beginning. I've shut the game down, restarted again, not getting rid of the save data, rebooting my PlayStation, it does the same thing. So I haven't played it since because it's so hard, in my opinion, because it's like, it's a spooky, demonic game, demonic possession game. So hard. These clues and everything like that. Get certain pictures, to put them in the right place, get certain keys, and it's really hard to get to even 37%, and then it won't let me go back to the level that I was at. It takes me back to the beginning. It's obviously a glitch, but it is a really good game, and it's really spooky. It'd be like walking around a corner in the house, this demon will just appear. It's really spooky. This one, Uncharted Remastered, I am not a fan of. I bought it because I played Uncharted, which I know said was dead glitchy, the graphics, thinking it would be really good remastered version. It's rubbish in my opinion in comparison to the other one, the other Uncharted. The same with, I did exactly the same with The Last of Us. I did The Last of Us, that's my favourite game. 10 out of 10 for The Last of Us. It is amazing. I did the Last of Us, both The Last of Us versions. So I did the one where Ellie was young, and I did the one where Ellie was younger and then Joel was killed, and the story from that. But then I bought The Last of Us Remastered because I wanted, and it was rubbish. There was glitches in it. I tell you that one of the glitches in The Last of Us Remastered was the puddle. The puddles where he's walking down alleyways are all glitchy, and I don't like that. Anything where the water's glitchy. These Resident Evils I love. So this is the Resident Evil 2. This one, in my opinion, is harder than the Resident Evil Biohazard one. They're both really good, but I prefer the Resident Evil Biohazard. But really good. I love my zombie ones. Talking of which, this one is really good as well. Resident Evil Village. I'm in the process of playing this at the moment. I've only just properly started playing it, but the graphics on these are just amazing and really spooky, so I love those. This one I bought because I like puzzles. Hello Neighbour 2. I've not got the Hello Neighbour 1. I've just bought this based on some advertisements I'd seen. And again, I play this if I'm wanting, because I like to have a mixture of games, like some games that if I'm feeling relaxed I can play like my zombie games. If I'm feeling stressed or anxious, I just want to be able to just play something that will take my mind off it, that's maybe got a puzzle element in, and this is one of those. And it's really good. This is my favourite ever. This game is, in my opinion, the best PlayStation game you can get. The Last of Us Part 2, I've also got Part 1 and I've done them both, and I really would like Naughty Dog Company, this company here, this manufacturer, the Naughty Dog, please make more of these, because I'm addicted and I really need to play more of these. It's based in like an apocalyptic world, and this girl here called Ellie is immune to this zombie virus, and Joel is tasked with transporting her to this hospital. But the hospital, I won't tell you too much about it because I don't want to ruin it if you've not watched it. That's why I'm not talking. I'll stop. Let me stop. Please just trust me and take my word for it. Buy it. Daisy, again, the graphics are really good on it. Only just really started playing it. As you can tell, anything with zombies in it I like, and this has got zombies in it. So yeah, really good. I can't comment too much on it because I've only just really started playing it, but I'll probably do another video at some point and let you know how I've gone on with that. This is another one of those Sackboy. This is really good. really good game, and of one of those if you just wanted to decompress. And it's one of them layered games where it's like Super Mario, that sort of type of game if you like, where you're jumping up to get points and prizes and all that. So I like to play that if I'm feeling a bit stressed and I need to decompress, you know. Let me just grab these from here. This one's really, really good. Tomb Raider, fantastic game. Definitive edition, this one. I've not finished it yet, but the graphics on it are really good. And there's different layers, it's like multi-layered game, I don't know if that's what you call it. But it's really, really good, I love that. Fallout, I've not played this yet, so I can't comment about this. Leave a comment below what you think about it. This is the other Prey one that I bought, or it might have been the first one, and that one might have been the one I bought. It just doesn't work. It's such a shame because it's based like Aliens and that, it looks really good. This game is a massive flop for me. I just don't like it. Can't take to it. It's the character movement's clumpy. Granted, the graphics might be okay. Death Stranding, I don't like it. It's not me. It's not my type of game. I give this a 3 out of 10. It just is not my type of game at all. It's a massive no for me, sorry. And then this is The Last of Us Remastered. I'm not as keen on this. It's glitchy compared to the original, the Last of Us that was made. The puddles are all glitchy, and yeah, I switched it off. I played it for about an hour and I switched it off because it was glitchy. The graphics wasn't as good, it wasn't as smooth, and I didn't want it to ruin the original Last of Us or ruin my memories from it. Spider-Man is okay. A lot of swinging and jumping from building to building. Obviously I knew that before I bought it. But yeah, it's alright. Again, one of those that if you're wanting to just decompress and if you're feeling a bit stressed, then that's your go-to game, I think. I love, again, it's the Naughty Dog, the Uncharted collection. Amazing. Anything with a Naughty Dog is really good. The Nathan Drake collection. Lost Judgment, I've only just really started playing about this detective, like Japanesey detective, and about murder and all that sort of stuff, and you're fighting people in the street. I've only just really started playing it, so I can't really comment. This one I haven't played yet. I got this from a charity shop and it was only £1. Destiny 2. So I don't actually know what this is about. I haven't played it at all. So like I say, I can only give my honest opinion once I've played it. But I thought for £1, not bad. I always like to look in charity shops. The same with this. I got this from a charity shop recently and it was 50p. Overwatch. I've not played it yet. I've never played it before. The new gold standard for multiplayer shooters. So a shooter game. Like I say, I've not watched it. And then inside here, that's obviously the game. And there was this game that was not in a box, but there's no scratches on it at all. It's just as clean as anything. This is Homefront, The Revolution, and that was 50p. And I've not played that yet again, so I can only comment when I played it. But that was £1 for those two games. So if you have a look in charity shops, sometimes you can get really good bargains. This one, I've just bought this last week and I've only just started playing it. So literally I've only just started. It's Outlaw Trinity. And it's I think it's Outlast Whistleblower and Outlast 2. And it's about this journalist that's investigating this, almost like a care home place that's like possessed or evil or something like that anyway. But at the moment it's really good and it's really spooky, so I'm happy with that. This one, World War Z, bought it because I really like the film with Brad Pitt. It's one of my favourite films. It's the best film ever. it's alright. The graphics are not the best in my opinion on this in comparison to like The Last of Us or like Drake's Fortune and all that. The graphics could be much better, but it is fine and it's an enjoyable game. I've only just really started playing it, so this one is amazing. This game, Chernobyl. I'll tell you a funny story about this actually. When I first started playing this a few months ago, somebody flew a drone. I was playing it in my living room. Somebody flew a drone right up to my living room window and it was flashing colours, and I absolutely cacked myself and threw the PlayStation thing because it's so spooky. If you've ever played this, it's based in like from the Chernobyl disaster, and it's like this whole horror story, and it scared the hell out of me when this massive, well, it wasn't a massive drone, but it looked it because the lights were flashing on it and it was dark outside. But you can see on the graphics on it's really, really good. I like anything to do with exploring, like watching abandoned stuff, and that reminds me of that. This one's supposed to be really good. It's got some really good reviews. Subnautica Below Zero, but I can't figure out what I'm doing for love nor money. I don't know what that saying means, but my nana says it, so I copy it. For love nor money. I can't figure out what the heck I'm doing on it at all. I keep restarting it and I can't figure out. It's probably me being a complete idiot. Other than that, it is really good. This one's good. This, because I bought it because it's an alien. Destroy All Humans. Yeah, again, it's just one of those that if you're wanting to decompress, that's good. This one, I'm not happy with this one. Dead Island. It's really good. Graphics on it are really good. It was really expensive, £38. It's really good. It's supposed to be about zombies. I can only get to the part where I'm trying to help the injured couple outside of the aeroplane when the aeroplane crashes, and I try and speak to, I think it's the guy that's on the floor, and there's a little symbol that comes up that says loading, and I have to wait for it to load to be able to speak, and I've waited and waited and waited and waited and it doesn't load, and 2 or 3 days can go by and it doesn't load and it doesn't let me get, and I've deleted the game, reinstalled it again, it just does the same thing. So I am not happy about this. And then I had a look at like troubleshooting online, and a lot of people have said the same thing, that they can't get past that first bit. If it wasn't for that, then I'd play this, but I switched it down because it was stressing me out too much. This one, the Callisto Protocol, oh yeah, I think I've said that wrong actually. Again, really good game. It crashed and crashed and crashed and crashed all the way through. It's like it's supposed to be on this spaceship with like aliens and that. I gave up with it because it crashed that many times that I just couldn't bear to play it anymore. This is one of the first games I bought, and it's amazing, amazing game. Detroit Become Human. The storyline to this game is on another level. It's about AI. This person's AI, artificial intelligence, and it's about being as if you are one of these robots, you are one of these AI beings, and you make your own story, so things will happen and you can choose your reaction or your action along the way, and it sort of forms the storyline, and it makes you see one day if AI end up becoming an entity, a physical entity like we are, how life could be for AI. And there's different AI characters on there, and the discrimination that AI would face from humans. The graphics are amazing, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. The storyline's amazing, 11 out of 10, and everything about this is amazing. I might even play this again, it's that good, so I love that. This one's quite good. I bought this from a charity shop, it was £1, in Famous Second Son. The graphics are quite good on it, storyline's quite good on it, quite impressed with that. I love this game. I love this game. This is one of my favourite games. Crash Bandicoot, Insane Trilogy. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite ones ever. Again, if you're wanting to decompress, get that one. This one's a really good one as well. Recommend this game. I'm about halfway through this, Uncharted Lost Legacy. Again, it's by the Naughty Dog. It's the Uncharted collection, and it's about treasure hunting. It's really good. And then this one, finish off with the best, The Last of Us Part 1. Absolutely, out of every single game here, this is the one that I would choose. If somebody said to me, if you could choose one game and get rid of them all, what would you choose? It would be this one and Last of Us Part 2, but I would choose this one. This is the first one I did. If you're going to play this, play this one Part 1 first, and then play Part 2, because the Part 1 is where she's called Ellie, she's younger, and then the Part 2 is like the storyline that goes on from it. But the graphics and everything on this is amazing, and I can't recommend it enough. Let me know in the comments below what games you have got, what games are really good. If there's any games, if there are any games similar to this, with graphics similar to this. I prefer games where you can actually, when you move in the console, you can see the character, like you're not in first person as if you're looking around. I like to be able to see the character, so you can see the character. The graphics are as good as this, not glitchy. Anything like this, leave a comment below, let me know what game it is, because I need to know, because I need to get another one like that. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.